staying wealthy is quiet. Good morning. This is Vladimir Nemchinov with InvestSteady.com. Welcome, welcome. Whether you're on your way to the gym or to work, welcome to this live where we're going to talk about 10 levels of wealth game. The last level, maxing out all retirement accounts. This is where it becomes super interesting. This is the last step. Well, this is the last level of the wealth game. However, you can do other things after, and we'll touch that in a second here. Okay, what real wealth actually looks like day to day? It looks like calm, margin in your schedule, decisions made without money panic. Right now, I'm contemplating about maybe selling a property or getting property, borrowing against the rental property and paying off my residence. I do separate rentals from our personal budget, finances. The reason I do that is because if everything burns to the ground rental-wise, our house is free and clear. And that is a big margin freed up from day-to-day income. And I am, as you know, I am very conservative in my budgeting and in my finances. And despite of what it seems like with having 8 buildings or 8 properties that I own, we own in our family, I'm very conservative. So I would really, really like to have free and clear property. And that's what I'm working towards. Okay, so imagine the freedom that gives. Of course, I'm not planning on losing the job, which most people who lose jobs don't plan for that. But I'm planning on working and providing for my family. However, not having somebody breathing down your neck, aka banks with mortgages, that is a big freedom. That's a financial freedom. And now working at this for this week, we've been married for 12 years, and all it started when I got married to my beautiful bride. Before I was here illegal, I didn't have anything, I didn't own anything. I still worked hard at $10 an hour at the most, but I did not own anything. Once I got married to my beautiful wife, that's when it all started. So get married young. That's not marriage advice. But it all started 12 years ago when we got married. Our first property was bought 11 years ago. The net worth we got in 11 years, and thanks to primarily real estate, and now I'm working on maxing out retirement accounts and making and providing better for my family. So this is where we are. It is interesting to look back 11 years ago, and when we had nothing, we just got married. And I had many friends in the same situation. And 11 years later now, I'm contemplating paying off our house, our primary residence. I mean, that is a big achievement in my opinion anyways. And other people may not be there. And this is due to, obviously God is orchestrating a lot of things, but we need to take responsibility for our choices and actions. I made different choices than some other people did. You know, my friends, and I'm looking at this and it's sad to me, but what can I do? All I can do is share my journey with you guys. Hopefully you're in your 20s when I started, when I came to America really, but I started much later. So if you started in your 20s, you will be much further than I am. But it all starts with choices. You got to sacrifice something. You can't do the same things as everybody else does and be better off. Most people in debt. Most people own on their cars. Most people, a lot of their money going to paying debt. That's where most people are. You want to be like everybody else. You want to be different. This is up to you. The choices you make right now will affect you 10 years later. I like this phrase I learned here in the United States. You can pay for your choices or you can get paid for your choices. And trust me, getting paid for your choices is nice. It's super nice. I am big fan of that, and that's why I'm sharing all these things.